I thought I was
So
gonna be
that's a
late.
good start already.
Can you hear me properly, or let me change my
You're
mic?
good. Yep, your camera's clear. You
It's
sound
on wide,
great.
on
You're
wide
rocking the
spectrum.
blue Adidas. We're here for it.
You know I'm all about the blue, but yeah.
You're about the blue. You got the tree in the background. Everything looks great on your side. Thanks for your time. Thanks for coming up here.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity. I guess.
Yeah, before we start, guys, I just wanted to say this is what my fourth interview so far on the series, and each time I do an interview, the people in let's say Ace's interview,
Thank you,
Adriel's,
guys. Thank
Pickleball's,
you.
Noctis, it gains a little bit more traction as I interview more people.
Am
And
I
there's
lagging?
obviously there's a lot of you don't look laggy to me.
On my end, I am. And sorry, Geraldo, I don't want to interrupt you and shit because you're talking. And you know I'm not rude like
That's
that.
okay. You can thank like the bigger people, you know what I mean,
No,
throughout, but otherwise this is
I was just trying to ask you, like, am I allowed to smoke?
yeah, you can smoke.
Okay, I just didn't want because I know you're recording for your own YouTube page and everything.
Yes, you can smoke.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. You're all good. I already know what the HH vibes are. What do you mean? I know who I'm dealing with here. I know that at any moment you could smoke. No, thanks for asking.
I
You're
know
all
I
good.
can. I just didn't want to be rude. That's
No,
all.
you're good. Thank you. I will be posting this though on
Next time I'm not gonna ask.
YouTube.
I'm gonna stop being nice because like recently I've been trying to do this new
Here
thing
we
and
go. Here he
called
is.
like being a better person,
Here he
and
is.
nobody appreciates me whatsoever. Like some people said, I'm a villain and I'm gonna live up to my name now. So,
But I do appreciate that you asked.
all
So
right,
I'm not one of those people, right?
yeah, I'm not
All right.
either. Most definitely not.
Before we
Yeah,
get
you're
into it,
just
y'all, yeah,
black.
the point of having
I ain't
H
even gonna
here,
read my comments because I know you guys are gonna try messing me up for this interview.
yeah, don't.
Yeah,
You guys, here's what I'm going to say, right? The point of this series is for us to get to know the streamers as human beings. It's a chance for them to tell their story. We may think that we know each other really well because our cameras may always be turned on, but there's always deeper layers. And I think it could only bring goodness. I know it may also bring a little bit of drama or chaos, like anything else in life. But I hope and my goal is that we can see beneath all the layers to one another, see behind the BS that doesn't matter, behind the things that are petty, and really see the human in one another. Okay, and it's a chance for H and for everyone else who comes on this show to tell their stories and send a message and reveal a piece of themselves that they want to share. So I really
thank you
thank
guys.
you.
Thank you
I
guys.
really
I
wanted
appreciate
you to
everything.
be one of my first few people on here. So the first 10 people that I brought on, those are the first 10 people I wanted on here. It's a dream list, and I'm very thankful that my
What
10
number am
first
I?
people that I wanted, you're four. It's not in a specific order, H, but the reason why I brought you
I
guys
just know
on,
what number I was on. I just wanted to know what number I was on the goddamn list.
you're not a number, you're more than a number.
Okay, my bad. I
Um,
forgot she's literal, chat. Sorry. Go ahead.
so yeah, I wanted to bring you on and the other people on because your streams are really raw, authentic. You share a lot about your lives. I wanted the first few streamers to not just be people that were maybe in the ranks or on podium, but be people that were known on the app for specific reasons. Now I saw that clip of you that Favorite had posted,
Yeah.
and they said that you could have a moment if you need to take care of children or anything like that. We're
Yeah,
all
I just
chill
gotta
here.
get my nephew real quick.
Oh,
Sorry.
please, H. He's a
Sorry,
family
my
man.
bad.
We respect a family man.
Go in your room, Bobby. I didn't say you got to turn it off.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Sorry, Gerald. Go ahead.
No, not at all. This is chill. We're chill vibes here.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
know, as long as you make it to your battle on time, we're all good. So okay, so Favorite post that video about the
Block,
podium
she's
snipe
recording, bro. She's recording.
that will go down in history. The podium snipe that will go down in history is what the Favorite app posted. What'd you do to make that happen? Like for real? How did that come about? How did you make that happen? That was a crazy night.
What my the clip?
Yeah, well, yes, and the fact that your team and your people had that epic snipe. I mean, that was insane. What, the
Um,
last 10 minutes before reset? right?
Um, I
How
think
did
they
you?
said something like the last, yeah, something like the last hour or something.
Mm-hmm.
500k points were put up. But if you want me to be honest with you, thank you guys, thank you everyone for gifting too. I just
Yes,
don't
I
want to be
do.
rude. I don't want to be rude because she's talking. I didn't want to cut her off and shout out to the MVPs. I'll just say, thank you to all the MVPs from here on out because I don't want to keep interrupting Geralda if she's talking. But going back to that topic you were talking about, I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't even know I was top four weekly because
What?
if you look at it, if you went back to it, I was literally 300k shy, not even less than 200, 300k shy from being on the weekly podium too, and I didn't even
How
know
did
that,
you
and
not know that?
because that was not my. Okay, first of all, it wasn't even my intentions to get podium MVP
So
to
how did that
everybody.
happen though? How the hell does that kind of snipe? Did you catch motion throughout the day and you wondered, let's go all the way? Was it
I got
planned in
I
advance a
got
week?
unfavored. I did my regular my routine now is going on at reset. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't go on at reset this time. This time I went on at like 1 or 2 a.m. I forgot. I was a little late. I was catching up. I like to. This is how I am. Before I get on the app, that's why a lot of people don't see me a lot, because when I'm not live, or even
Mm-hmm.
when I am live, I do it. But when I am not live, I really take in like to go to every single one of my followers that I follow
Yeah.
that are on, and go to support them in any which way, whether it's giving them coins or whatever. You know what I mean? So this night it happened to take a little longer. So I just started procrastinating. I got out at like around 2 a.m. and thank you guys, thank you. And I got on and I forget what was the gift, but Ari shot me the gift and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "Baby, there's your podium." And I was
Aw.
like, I didn't
Shout
think
out
nothing
Ari.
of it. I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, she's putting me on podium, like
Mm-hmm.
for the second. Then like I obviously thanked her, because that was crazy. Then
That
I
it
think
would
it
have
was
been
like
wild if you had not.
few minutes later or something, I got dropped off a podium, and she already had sent me the picture of me on the podium. So I was like, I'm just chilling. I was just rocking. All of a sudden, boom, another
Competitive.
big gift. I forget what it was. I was back on podium. I'm like,
This is a sport to you guys. This is really a sport, you guys. I
what
mean,
happened?
well, I
What?
just mean the ranks and podium. It's kind of like a sport, right? Because you were
This
on
is
there.
this is not. Listen, I don't get on to get into the ranks.
I
I
understand,
never I
but to
never
us,
came
but the
to this
viewers
app
and the
to
fans,
be ranked.
no, no,
I'm
no.
ranked in real life. I don't care about
People
these ranks.
people that are supporting the app, people like me who started off by watching and supporting all of you guys, right? We feel like it's a gamified sport. Of
You guys.
course, it's because we love and support certain streamers, but it does, it makes it fun to watch the ranks and the podium move. It's a game, it's a
But
sport.
but this is
Anyway.
how it really started. So she put me on podium, and it was just like I think a 10k plus gift or something, close to 20k or something like that. Then I went to go check Natas, my real good friend on here,
None of y'all taught me that yet.
and what?
Nothing.
But I like I said, I support my friends, and she's really close to me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, she's very
like
cool. I like her a lot. I
yeah, like
recently
mine
met
and
her.
her relationship is really different for real, for real. You know. Um, I went and I seen that she wasn't even. I don't know if she was ranked or not, but I just wanted to make sure I push her higher. You know.
Hmm.
So I gifted her something crazy. I forget what it was, and then it just started off being tag. She came, she came and gifted me. Then I couldn't keep up because she
Aw.
has gifts that I don't have. I'm still like new to this.
So
So
Ari made the big one, and then not just, and you started having fun, and at that point you
yeah,
were already
I
like in
shot
the middle of it, in the
I
thick of
shot
it.
something, I forget what, but I
Hmm.
think close to equivalent to 10k, or I don't know. She came and shot me her summit. I don't have that. She's like, you can't win this game with me, and I didn't
What
know
did
what
it
she
look
meant.
like? What
I
did it
didn't know
look
what
like?
she
Do
meant.
you remember
MVP to
what her
everybody.
summit looked
Thank you.
like?
I have pictures of it.
Oh, okay. I'm always curious what people's summits look like.
Um,
Um,
you could see it at a later time. That'll be for
yeah,
her interview.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Well,
about
there
me.
is
You
one
make
way
this
we could
about
see.
not that, okay?
There's a
I'm
way we
joking.
could see it now, technically.
I'm playing.
I'm kidding.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
kidding.
playing.
I'm
I'm
just I'm
playing.
joking. I do love seeing the
But yeah,
different summit
it
flags.
went from being tag. It was
Hmm.
just like a game we were just playing. Like she was gifting me crazy, I was gifting her crazy. We've done this before, but this time we really turned it into a game because
Right.
I didn't like I said I didn't understand what she was saying. She was like, "H,
Hmm.
you're not gonna win in this." But then I started taking it in when she shot me her summit. I'm like, okay, now I get what this girl's trying to say because I don't have a summit. I can't shoot her a summit. So the only thing I could do is either shoot her more or I could shoot her a speed demon. So I shot her the speed demon. And I pull up, start doing my donuts. She came, shot me an emerald. I'm ruby. So I don't have an emerald. She beat me again. Then she shot me another. I don't know. It was just getting crazy. Then Ari.
See what I
Then
mean, guys? It's a sport for everyone involved. It's fun. How long were you on the app before you got podium for the first time ever? Do you
I don't
remember?
know how many 200 and something days, but I have not been on for those 200 and something days. Let me tell you.
So that was the first time that you got podium?
Yes. Yeah.
That was the most insane,
You got
epic,
you.
crazy first time to get
You
podium.
you
Wow.
don't even know this, and I didn't want to make it sound crazy because you know I'm not the type to brag. But we just took podium again yesterday.
I'm aware.
Not daily. Oh, you're aware?
I'm
Yeah,
aware. I was gonna
yeah.
get to that, but
Two v
thanks.
two podium too now.
Congrats.
Yeah,
You're killing
second
it.
place, not the third. I know we couldn't get first. That's okay. I don't care for these type of things. So a second medal 2v2 badge is nice to have after I just got my third one last week.
Respectfully, you can't look at me through that camera lens and tell me I don't care about these types of things.
I don't.
I
Like I
understand
said, I'm
that you're
ranked in
saying
real life. I
you
have
know
my
what?
badges in real
Okay,
life.
you do.
And these are little things that are like Call of Duty, okay? You just add them to your profile to make them look better. That's it, and that's all.
You're a guy with substance. You think these things are just shiny badges, and that's not
They're
what you're
nothing.
after. You're after substance. But I have to tell you, I can see it in you. You remind me of a few cousins I have. You're extremely by nature competitive. Okay, so although
I'm
you
not
don't look at
competitive. I know I can win when I focus. I'm not competitive. I just rock out and be me. And like I believe in God, you know? And
that's
when
what my
God sees
cousins
my
say
true
too, and
intentions,
they're competitive.
when God sees my true intentions, I always eat. I always win no matter what. Whether if it was in the worst of situations or the best of situations, it doesn't matter the the area I'm in or nothing. Like
So
if
am I
I
wrong
focus on
then that
something and it's
so?
genuine from my heart, because I'm on here not for myself really.
Mhm.
Not I'm really not on here for myself, for real, for real.
Well,
I literally get on
you're
here to
real on here. You're
I get
real.
on here to vibe. I like making people smile and I like
Hmm.
making people laugh. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
Yeah.
just do it naturally, you know? MVP to everybody. Thank
But
y'all.
would you not say, H, that you are authentic and you're here for to build a real community and be
I can
yourself?
say I'm
But I
authentic
want
and
to finish my
real.
thought real quick.
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
have to tell you, you are competitive, and I strongly believe that. And you're competing with yourself. Maybe it's that you constantly wake up needing to prove something to yourself. But
Yeah.
whatever that is, I can't let you have the moment and kind of wash it off as no, I'm not, because you have a very strong competitive spirit, and it's probably with yourself. It's probably with your past self. Maybe you're one-upping yourself from yesterday. I'm not sure, but I mean, would you agree that I'm onto something
That's
there?
what I was
Because
gonna say. Like, I don't
okay.
compete with nobody else but myself.
So you do have that relationship with yourself, though. We're constantly hard on yourself and wanting to one up yourself, right?
I'm not like hard on myself. I
Okay.
just wake up and I just try to do better, every day.
Yeah.
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 And it's not every day that like I feel motivated to do it, you know what I mean? But when it gets to a time where like everybody keeps telling you things and then you start focusing on numbers and it only makes sense, you know? So
Have you
I
been
had
caught
to,
up in that in the beginning? Because I think a lot of new streamers don't know what to. I mean, I'm brand new and I'm still trying to make
I'm not
sense
new
of
to
it.
streaming. I'm new to
Hmm.
favorite.
Why did you come here to begin with to stream on here?
The app was different. The vibe was completely different. Shortcakes.
Did you come
No
from
cakes, man. Huh?
TikTok? From
No.
TikTok or?
No, I came from Live Me. It's
Oh, okay.
really toxic over there. It's nothing like TikTok. TikTok
Mm-hmm.
is baby food compared to Live Me.
I've
Yeah.
heard
But
that
you don't
actually.
get banned. You don't get banned for things you say on Live Me. You can
Mm,
get banned for things you say on TikTok.
mm-hmm.
No?
It was like a free for all kind of, but in a bad way, in the worst of ways.
It is a free for all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
It's
decided to
literally
come
the
here.
land of the free. You do what you want. You do anything you want there, really, for real. So yeah, like that's
So
why
when
when I
you,
hear people are trolling and this and that, I really like to know where they came from.
mm-hmm,
Not that they have to come from Live Me, but like apps like Meet Me and Live
mm-hmm,
Me and all that are connected. You know, the people that come from there, I'm pretty sure you can see that they all have the same type of vibe.
mm,
You know, almost like even though me and Ace are not the same, that's my
mm-hmm.
homie in real life. But when it comes down to like arguments and trolling and whatever it is, we are a lot alike. Like he's made a lot of people look crazy, and I can definitely do that too. And I don't like to do it. It just
Mm.
happens, you know?
And you guys wanted to maybe
It's
leave that over
trauma.
there
It's
and
really
use this app in
trauma.
a different way.
It's just trauma we're bringing on from the other app. That's really
So did you bring people from the other apps when
a
you
few,
first
yeah,
signed up here?
a few, but like nothing crazy. Like they're not really on here like that because
Okay.
they really love it over there. Because
Yeah.
remember, they have the support over there. Thank you guys. Thank you.
So you
But
had
they
a few
don't.
people though when
So
you came
yeah,
over.
yeah. My like bro, like I had a like I was on Live Me for 3 years. So like I started to build a family like there too. Like I got close with somebody and like he was literally like I felt like he's my older brother. You know what I mean? So like we
And is he
start
on
getting.
here?
Yes, he's on here, but he's not active. Like he's back
Okay.
on Live Me too. He's the one that showed me this app because
We
he
are
knew
gonna
I'm
have the
com-
hot round question, sorry, at the end, you guys, in the comments. Yes, we do have the hot round questions coming up at the end. We're almost halfway through the interview.
Hmm.
So you had a few people come to Favorited, but not many, and they showed you some love on here. Some maybe stayed, some went back over there. What were you doing when you first came on here? And they had kind of the dust had settled. Were you just streaming were your streams what they are today, the way that I know you as? I mean, and also like, how did you start to get more people in the room? What were you up to?
I was just being myself,
So the
and
streams
people
were
were
how they are now.
yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay.
There were even uh I don't know, they were more like I guess more chill. Like I did more boxes before. Like even though I went live like this and battled, I still did like majority of the time I really did boxes too, you know? And I had my rooms like full. But I
Hmm.
never took it serious. I never took streaming serious. Even on Live Me I never took it serious. I've already the day I started
What do
taking
you
it
mean by
serious,
that? That you didn't take it serious? Your goal wasn't to make
become a
an
streamer.
income or make it a full-time job one day? Was it in the back of your mind, but you just, well,
No,
okay.
no, because I'm not a person to depend on people.
Mm,
On here, you gotta depend on people.
mm-hmm,
You can only do so much for yourself, right? But you
mm-hmm.
can't tell somebody to physically open up their gift gallery and support you.
So are you saying you had other things going on in your life to support yourself and this was just an add-on to that, a new opportunity?
Yeah, this was just a way for me to escape reality sometimes, right?
Why do you have to, why do you feel like you wanted to escape reality?
Not like in a bad way, just like
I mean,
when
it's
I
fine if it's in a bad way too. I mean,
no, like I'm just trying to state it wasn't in no bad way. Like
mm-hmm,
getting on here would make me feel better because I can make somebody smile, even though I'm going through it. Making somebody smile makes me feel better. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Make somebody laugh, all that shit. So, um, yeah, like it was really like I came on here just to vibe out, and yes, it was for me, but it was more for you guys. You know what I mean? Like I just
Yeah.
wanted to connect and just talk my shit. I just wanted to really just talk my shit. That's it. That's all.
You seem like a guy with a lot of energy, and normally people. people that have a
I
lot
am
of energy
tired
like
today though,
you,
so
they're
I
going to use that
apologize.
energy towards good or bad. And it seems like if you're not working, then your brain is probably always racing. And it seems like social media and apps like this actually help you use that all that
Thank you
energy in
guys.
like a really positive way to like help others build a community, build relationships, make someone smile. I mean,
Yeah.
for some of us, what would we be doing sometimes if we're not connecting with each other on here? I know it can get crazy on here, guys, but there a lot of us won't say it, but I wonder there's moments where what would we be doing
My
by
battle is at
ourselves if
7:30, Kimmy. Sorry,
we
sorry.
it's okay if we weren't on here connecting to one another. So that actually makes a lot of sense that you say you used it as like a distraction in that kind of a way from reality.
Yeah.
Did it take you a long time to build like regular new people from the app that would stop by and show you love and watch your streams? And was it like awkward in the beginning for you, or did you try not to pay attention too much to the window?
No, I've
Um,
never been like a shy person, you know?
okay.
I don't know why I've never ever been like shy, and I some people might look at that bad, but I don't see why you have to walk into a room or whatever. Oh, it's snowing, chat. By the
Oh,
way,
that's
if
what's
you
up. It's
wanted to
snowing, guys. Go
collect
over
some
to
salt,
HH. It's snowing, y'all.
collect your snow here for the low. But yeah, it's just literally like I never ever been shy. Like
Mm-hmm.
my mom always told me as a kid, you know, like you don't ever have to hide how you feel
Mm.
or anything or whatever comes up in your mind, you know, just say it.
Really?
If
She
it
told you that? Wow.
yeah,
That's incredible. To
yeah,
teach a man, I think a lot of mothers wouldn't teach a son
yeah. My mom taught me
that.
how to. I'm gonna be
Wow.
honest. Yeah, my mom taught me how to be a man. You know, so
But that's not just being a man. That's your mother teaching you like emotional intelligence from a young age, telling you that you can feel and you can say what you mean. That's amazing.
yeah, for sure.
Especially from your culture.
She never judged me as a kid. Like when I would just like say random shit out of the blue. Thank y'all, thank y'all.
Wow.
You know, she never did. She looked at it like I'm
Hmm.
always trying to express myself. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to your mom. That's a wonderful you're blessed
Thank
for
you
that
guys.
mother.
Thank you,
Shout
thank you,
out to
thank
you,
you.
mom.
Yeah,
Um,
my mom is wonderful. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my good traits that people see in me, that they
yeah.
have seen in me, that they would like, you know, appreciate to like take their time to get to know me before they judge me.
Hmm.
All those good traits come from my mother. So for real,
Wow.
for real.
That's incredible. Lucky for our
Sis,
parents,
I don't
y'all.
care what you guys are here for. Just think,
Um,
you know, I'm over here having my interview. But yeah, go ahead.
Um, so you have a good relationship with your mom then, and she's always been like super influential with you.
Yeah,
Um, do you think that first of all, why do you only follow 100 people? I got to get to that real
I
quick.
follow more than 100 now. No,
How many?
I had to check
H.
the other day because this shit was getting crazy. I follow 100 and almost 30 people now. Give me a break.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, majority of them too are just a battle because I don't want to look for them in the list. I'll be
What's the
honest. Call me
reason?
mean,
Are
call
you
me
pulling a
whatever you want to
Beyonce?
call me at this point.
Are you pulling a Beyonce or cuz
No, I'm
I
not
think I
pulling
know the
anything.
reason.
I'm pulling a me.
I
I hate
know.
when I get this asked every single time. Like,
Well, it's an interview.
no, no, I know, I get that. I'm expressing it like that because it's so funny to ask, like, why do you do this?
Mhm.
Why do you? Not saying you. I
No,
know
no, I
people want to
understand.
know why do I
Right.
only follow 100 and
Right.
something people and 1,000 plus people are following me because I feel like a follow shouldn't come with just a follow. God damn it! What is this? Am I cheating to get more followers? You want to follow me? Follow me. Thank you. That's what that button is there for. It doesn't say when I click that button that I gotta follow you back. When you click
Didn't
that button, it doesn't say HH. Make sure you follow Geralda, back
Didn't you say you had a
before.
strategy too that you really like keeping your followers to people you're actually like super active on the app with, so it keeps it easier for you? Because you mentioned the
Yes,
battle, and I'm like, actually, that makes so much sense.
yes. Because if you're really using the app like you should be using,
Right.
um, this is why you don't find people in their people's room that they're so-called follow
Mm-hmm.
because they're following thousands and thousands of
Yeah.
people or
Right.
hundreds of people because
Mm-hmm.
before they can even find their people, they're finding new people. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I'm always down to meet somebody new and see what they're about. But what am I to go support somebody new that I don't know from a can of paint? Then before I go support somebody that I know that supports me or
Yeah,
whatever it is,
that makes a lot of
let me
sense to
go
me.
take time with my people first, and I will figure out who these new people are after on my own. Not because I'm following so many people and now I can't even see my people. You
So you
know,
guys,
go
it's
to the
not because he
following.
likes or doesn't like you or messes with you or not. It's because it's his app, it's his username. He likes to function with it the way he does. And if you're active in his realm, then you're
Thank you,
one of
sir.
the people he's following because that's what he's dealing with on a day-to-day basis on this app. I mean, it is what it is. It's just people want to know, you know. It was
I
just a
get that.
curious thing that I had to bring up.
I, I,
Um,
re- I respect that. Listen, this is how it really is. Just because you follow me, right? Like I
mhm.
said, and I can't stop saying this, does not mean that I gotta follow you back. Every time somebody tags me, if I'm in a new room or wherever I am, hello, hello, welcome everybody. I'm just having an interview with Geralda right now. She gave me this opportunity. I don't know why. She
He gave me
considers
this
me a
one.
top streamer.
Other way around.
Um, what other way around? I gave you the opportunity.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, but you asked me. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. But yeah, you asked me
So we're
like
both
I was
happy.
somebody
God
on here
bless.
that was gonna
Because
say
you
like
are. You are.
sometimes. But this is what it really is. A follow. You guys should never stress a follow, because I'm the type of person to not follow you and still support you. Now you'll get my follow when I am fully locked in with you. When I know that if you're genuine. Not saying everyone is not genuine on here. I don't know. I gotta take my time and
Mhm.
find out. I can't follow you off the rip and be like, oh yeah, you find me attractive. Let me follow you back. Or you just gifted me 10K. Let me follow you. Heck no. Do you know what's funny? My first time I got a Midas, I never followed that person for 3 months.
And that made them want to come back and send another one.
No,
No. Okay.
not no. They did. They did way more than that. But it
See?
wasn't for the follow. It wasn't because they wanted a follow back. Come on. You're gonna pay me that much money to just get my follow? God damn it, I'm
No,
nobody like
they
that.
weren't it for you. They didn't yeah, they
Thank
were a
you guys. Thank
supporter
you.
for you.
Thank
Um
you guys.
that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I had to ask you that because of your you barely you're giving, you know, but it's part of your mystique on here. But what were
There
you
is no
up
mystique.
to?
This is just me.
What were you up to before social media? Did you have any jobs or any hobbies, passions before any of the streaming or any of the social media ever took place? Like, what were you up to in life in general?
Do you want me to keep it real or like
Yeah, very much so. You there's no limits. I mean, if it's within community guidelines on here, it's good for me.
I was stuck in and out of jail all the time?
Wow,
Yeah. So
that was
working,
your life
I ain't
before.
gonna say like I
Mhm.
can tell you. Well, like I could tell you because people seen it on here that I was working on the roof in the summertime, but that was because I was literally bored. And my friend my boy that I know in real life, he wanted to start off his business again, and he knows that like I'm a motivated like worker, like I'm about, just I don't like sitting around. I know I sit around on here a lot, but even when I sit around on here a lot, I really don't sit still. I got a lot of ADHD, you know what I mean? So
Me too.
I like to move. I like to do things, you know. So I was just really
Hmm.
just trying to have fun, learn new things on the roof. But other than that, my last job before that, I couldn't. I can tell you, but then I can't tell you because I don't know how long it's been. Right? It's been a while since I had a real job because I've been in and out of jail. My whole
What
twenties,
was it before then? Was it a specific industry or was it just random jobs?
I
Like,
could tell you
however.
when I was 19, I can remember my jobs at like before I was 20 years old, you know? And
Uh
those
huh.
jobs were forced on me because I was on probation too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
they
I
weren't.
called them jobs. They weren't jobs that I got paid for. This was community service I had to do.
Did you immigrate here?
Yeah.
Where do you live? What country are you in?
I'm in Canada.
Okay, so you immigrated to Canada from Afghanistan,
No, from India.
from India, but you're Afghan, correct?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
Afghani, full-blooded Afghani.
But you immigrated here from India. How old were you when you immigrated here?
9 years old. I
How
turned 10 in
was
Canada.
how was your life in India compared to your life when you immigrated?
So I wasn't just in India. Um, I was born on the way to India. Yeah, I told you this before, but I don't think you remember.
You told me
Because I
part of
know
the
you like
story,
to
but I
like
made you
ask a
stop,
lot.
remember? I said, please
No,
save it for the interview.
I yes, yeah, I think so. Maybe yeah. I was born on the way to India. A lot of people that actually know me on here know the story,
Hmm.
and yeah, like my mom was pregnant with me. That was '95,
Hmm.
and that was when the Taliban were first coming to invade. If you do your research in Afghanistan, that's when the Taliban threatened they were gonna take over Afghanistan, and my dad was part of the army, and at the time he was selling guns to the Taliban. So,
Wow.
and it was little bits at a time, nothing crazy, where people can't notice, But then when they threatened that they want to take over, obviously they hit him up like, we need hundreds of guns and this and that and that, and he couldn't do that because,
Wow.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they threatened him that if you
Hmm.
don't, obviously how it works. You don't follow what they say, your family and you're dead.
Mm.
So my my dad being my dad, at the end of the day, whatever kind of person he was just trying to protect my mom, and it seems messed up. He was just trying to protect my mom and me, and like everybody, like my two older brothers and me in her stomach. He literally sent her on her own to leave, so they don't realize that, like my mom and all of us are gone. They still see him there, like going checking in and everything. So like finally, when we got there, is when he came.
So
When
he
I
did
was
end up
born,
coming.
like I was born on the way there. So my mom walked almost 75% of the way from Afghanistan to India, pregnant with two little babies. Like
Hmm.
they weren't babies, but they were really young. My brother was about 4. My other brother was only like 6.
Hmm.
And being pregnant with me, no water really at all. She had maybe like one bottle of water the whole way, and in the
God
in the
bless
de-
her.
in the desert, um, there's patrol everywhere because the Taliban were starting to take over. So they found my mom walking through the desert, and they were like, "What the hell is going on, lady? Like where are you going?" And my mom had to pretend like she was lost, trying to go to Afghanistan from India, but like now she's scared and she just wants to go back to India. Okay, so they don't
Wow.
realize now that she's trying to
Holy
escape.
crap.
And who is she? Like, you're
Hmm.
you're married to a army man. You're
Right.
dead now. You know.
How
So
long was she there before you were able to get to this to Canada? I mean,
in India,
yeah.
well, we were in and out of India. Like, I was there. So I was born. My umbilical cord was cut. I was born in the back of the jeep. We got to the hospital. My umbilical cord was cut there. I was born. We were there till I was like 4 years old, and then we
Okay.
went back to Afghanistan. And I don't remember my grandma. It was to like introduce me to my grandma and my grandpa before they had passed away. And I got to meet them when I was a baby, but I don't remember what they looked like or anything.
Hmm.
So, and then we went back to India when I was 5, and it was in and out of the refugee camp from there.
Wow.
So I'm
Wow.
really a refugee baby, yeah.
Yeah.
Like straight from a refugee camp. I'm talking, when I say camp, I'm not talking like housed, like real roof. Like I'm talking tent.
You were how old when you came to Canada?
9.
So your first 9 years of your life are already not, and I know people will say what does normal or typical mean, but they were absolutely not healthy. I think a lot of people would say that they were, I mean, traumatic beyond. And I think when you're a child and that's all you know, you're not thinking of American terms like trauma the way it's used in America. You know what I mean, HH, right?
A lot
The
of
way they
people,
use that term here, right? The way that and we validate all trauma, but a lot of immigrants, I'm an immigrant myself, I have not gone through anything. My story is nowhere near his story of what you and your mother went through. But when you're an immigrant, you think of trauma in a different way. It's normalized for us in a lot of ways. So a lot of the times we go through life and we think of trauma as X, Y, and Z happening, and we don't realize that our journey of being in a country, that was communist, for me, that was ridden by terrorism and threats for you, like we don't realize that that was trauma. We don't think of it that way. We just think of our fresh start here, but it's built us and it's formed us in a way that I think people forget because we don't really talk about it. We talk about our present life. So thanks for sharing that. And that's a crazy
no
story.
problem.
That's really interesting. How was it difficult for you to adjust here? Because I know when you got older, you ended up getting in trouble, in and out of trouble. At nine, at eight,
That was
nine.
already from a kid. I was getting in trouble here.
So why was that? Is it because you didn't feel welcomed? Was your
I was
family not
getting bullied a
adjusting?
lot, and I always stood my ground. That's why.
You got into a lot of fights when
Yeah,
you were bullied for being an immigrant and you fought back.
yeah. They just thought just because I can't speak the language that I can't read body language. I know when a person's trying to be whatever you're acting like. I can tell like before you finish your sentence. I can tell from your body language what you're trying to get at.
Do you think that since being a child, whether you realize it or not, because of Afghanistan and India, that maybe you live in a fight mode constantly
All
without
the time.
realizing it?
All the time.
So
And
you're
people
aware of
joke
that.
about it. People have said it, and I've heard it.
Okay.
And like Loso says it. It's snowing again, y'all. Like I know you know Loso now.
Yeah.
He's our family creator and
Hmm.
everything.
Yeah.
Shout out to
He's a great
Los.
guy.
Um, he's always said it like I've been fighting my whole life. You know. And majority of the time, like he says it, he is being serious. But majority of the time, it's like just a joke. But when I say I've been fighting my whole life, I really mean it. You know, growing up as a kid, we didn't have nothing, and I know people just say that on here to say it, and it sounds
Yeah.
really good. It
Hmm.
sounds amazing. But tell me, to you, what is nothing?
Hmm.
To you, is nothing still being sheltered under a roof with welfare,
Hmm.
with resources like food banks and this and that? Because I never had that.
Hmm.
You know, when I say nothing, I mean nothing. Like my first pair of shoes were in Canada. I had to dig through the garbage to find shoes that would fit me
And that's
that
what,
were
so
torn.
that was your life, and you came to Canada, and it doesn't sound like it was easy or smooth for you to adjust because you came from fighting for your survival in Afghanistan and India to fighting for your identity and your right to be here as an
Scratch
immigrant.
that. We thought we were gonna come here and it was gonna be, gravy.
Hmm.
I came here and I'm still in poverty till this day.
Yeah.
Not saying like it's bad,
Hmm.
shit look good,
Right.
but we still in the ghetto.
Right.
I'm not in the burbs.
People will
Remember, I'm
sometimes
a credit streamer.
misunderstand and say he's got a lot of, he can get loud on here, he can seem cocky on here, but you know what you always say, anytime someone tells you you're doing a good job, you're like, I'm just a ghetto boy. So you do remind, you say that a lot, so you may seem like you've got a lot of hyped up energy, but you're real
And
about where you come from, it
anybody
seems.
I've met from
Yeah.
the start, I let them know I ain't shit. You take me serious, you got issues within your own self.
That's crazy.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
You take someone serious on the internet, you got some issues within
Mm,
yourself. I'm sorry.
putting too
Put it
much
on me,
weight,
blame
yeah.
it on me for saying it. I said it.
You're right.
People won't tell you the things that you need to hear on here. I will. You want to know if you look ugly? Come to my chat. I'll tell you. I'll, why am I gonna lie? To
Right.
make you feel better for yourself?
You'd rather say it than.
Yes, and it's gonna sound fucked up and mean, but
Hmm.
you asked me.
Hmm.
Now I'm gonna do
Um,
my part and keep it real. That's it.
yeah. What were your parents, especially your mother, what was her influence or reaction when you were a young kid? People were picking on you, bullying on you. You were getting into a lot of fights in school, a lot of trouble. Did she kind of just see it as, he's a boy, what can I do? He's growing up, or was there any kind of intervention from family to tell you that, like, hey, listen, like,
My mom, my sorry to cut you off. My
no,
mom,
that
but I know
you
what you're
didn't.
getting at.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah,
what the
exactly.
question is.
Go ahead.
My mom, at first, obviously, like any other mom, is never gonna look at it like, like my son's actually getting bullied. You know what I mean? And that's not their fault. For real, it's
Yeah.
not their fault. But like after her first few like situations, then she had to really sit down and look at it. And I'm
Mm.
always complaining about the exact same thing, that these guys are trying to make fun of me in the language that I cannot speak and I can't understand. But I can feel it.
There's nothing
Like
more alienating, you guys. I went through it too. There's
like I
nothing
could I
more
could definitely
lonely.
feel it.
Yeah.
Like they would do hand emotions like boom,
Yes.
kabow, boom, like
Yeah.
like I'm a terrorist and I'm blowing up shit. So I started doing fucked up shit. I started telling people,
Mm.
yes, I will blow you up. Yes, yes, I know how to make bombs. I'll blow you up. How about that? What? You want to claim that I'm that? Yes. Okay. I'll blow
You
you
had
up.
given up. You'd heard it all, so you thought,
I
I've
got
heard it
I
all.
got
At this
expelled from
point,
so
I'm
many
just gonna
schools.
tell them. Okay? So that
Yeah.
was your tactic at that point. You were like, you keep
I
saying
gave
it.
up. I gave
Okay,
up.
you gave
I
up.
tried
You
to be
gave up.
nice. I tried to fight it out. It was just not working. So I went with it. When things don't go the way it's planned, just go with it. Watch how people react. They kept calling me a villain on here. I turned into a villain. And now look at it. The villain is winning? How the fuck does that work? When the fuck does the villain ever win? When? Any story or movie I've seen in these American movies that I've watched in Canada and all that shit, the villains are always the bad guy and they always end up losing.
Do you think that people have the power to turn you into a villain, or do you think that it was within yourself to begin with?
You mentioned it earlier. I come from trauma. You want to poke my trauma? I'm going to put
Mm-hmm.
you through trauma.
Yep. That's what I was getting at. I
I'm going to put you
understand.
through worse than the things that I've been through.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
it's easy for me to do that. People are
Mm-hmm.
insecure. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get on here because I'm insecure. A lot of people are on here because they're insecure.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't come up in the boxes because they're insecure. A lot of people are gifters because they are insecure.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't gift because they're insecure.
They're
Right?
not insecure.
At all.
Yeah. Are
At
you
all.
you told me that you've changed a lot from the beginning of your streams. We're almost at the hot round. This is the last question
But
before the hot round, you guys. You said to me, Geralda, if you were here from the
what's
beginning,
good,
I know
gang?
you see me. Because I told him, I said, H, I want to interview you, but let me tell you, man, like your energy it's fun. It could be intoxicating, but you have a lot of energy. Sometimes you get amped, you get loud. If people poke the bear, you stand up for yourself 10 out of 10 times, and then you like you double their energy almost, right?
I
And
only give people what they want.
right. And I asked you about that and you said, Geralda, if you were here from my beginning, unfavorited, you would think I had become tamed by now. And you said, I've actually changed a lot. Why did you change? What made
I
you
used to have a
change?
crash out like 3 times a day, seven
Wow.
times a week.
On here?
Yeah, for fun. And get gifted while I'm at it.
What do you mean for fun? Just because like you didn't care and whatever was on your mind, you would just go nuts or it was planned or what? What do you mean for
No,
fun?
because I purposely would like I would be close to somebody, then the littlest switch that like I would see when they're being fake, I'll call them out.
No filter.
No, because how dare you? How dare you perpetrate to me that you were this person when you aren't? Fuck you for lying, and fuck who made you.
But you
For real,
pulled it
for
back
real.
a little bit. You pulled it back a little bit, you said, because now you're a little tamed compared to that.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Why did
I'm
you decide?
professional with it now.
But what changed? Did you just decide that I wanna change this personality trait and be more professional and keep a guard up? Why did you decide to make that change?
Not everybody deserves my energy.
Mm,
They don't.
yep.
As much as they want, like, to not be called out, they want to be called out. Most people like it. Majority of the people like it. I'll tell you that for real. Majority of the people like being talked to crazy and fucked up, and I swear to God, because if you ask anybody that's around me, right, they will say I'm this, they will say I'm that, they will say this, they will say that. They're still coming every day.
Mm,
They still follow me. They have me blocked and they still watch me.
mm-hmm. It's the attention, good or
You
bad.
like it.
It's the attention.
You like it.
It's your name mentioned, you're saying, at the end of the day for a
When
lot of
someone is
people.
talking shit about me, right, or
Mm-hmm.
anything, I do not pay mind to it. I don't care. Go rock out. I gave you your topic of content for the day. Talk about me now. Go. All day. Rock out. Because
Yeah.
clearly you're that boring you couldn't figure it out. I had to do it for you and give you a topic to talk about.
How many crash outs in 1 month were you having when you first started versus now?
I can't count.
Okay. So, but now it's what, one a week?
My nickname was, well, it always is HH, and it wasn't given by me, but it was always like people would joke around and be like, you should change your name to Crash Out H, like crashing out HH,
Yeah.
because of how regularly I would be crashing out. I have a whole playlist that I would play, and it's just regular like rap music or whatever. It's called Crash. It's literally called Crash Out playlist that I would literally play, and my followers would be in my chat like, "Oh, is this the Crash Out playlist? Give it 5 minutes, y'all. It's coming."
Dang. But now we get it what? How many times a month we get it now?
I haven't crashed out
In a while. You
in a
stay
long
pretty
time.
chill these days.
It's been
Um,
months. Yeah.
okay, we're at the hot round. Thank you for being here. These are the controversial questions. You already hit the, I would say, the biggest one on here yourself. You didn't even give me a chance to ask, which is that
What you mean by that?
about you being in and out of legal trouble, right? In and out
Oh
of
yeah.
jail and being in trouble. Something happened where someone decided that they wanted to bring up your past and try to use it against you, hoping that it would keep
You
you
don't
off
want to
the
say their
internet
name. I know it. It's okay.
and embarrass you, right? And it didn't. You're on here.
Not gonna
You're
work.
killing it. You're doing your thing, and I talked about this in I think the Ace episode also, where it does happen on here, where if you upset the wrong person, their retaliation is to dig our backgrounds. What I'm gonna say about that, and I'm not talking about you specifically, just real quick, H, is that not specific to H, okay? You can dig up anyone's background that you'd like. At the end of the day, no one can cancel us except ourselves. We as human beings are allowed to have a past, and we are allowed to learn from that past, ask for forgiveness, and move on. Okay, now anything against children, no, but everyone here is allowed to have a past, and no one can dig up anything about you and
Shut.
cancel you except yourself or God. Now H, they did that to you, right? What?
But this, let me real quick, Geralda. I know you. I know we don't have a lot of time, but this is what it is. That the person really thought that I was. It was really like trolling. He was trying to troll me, but it was really a troll back because they thought that I've hidden the fact that I'm a criminal or
Mm-hmm,
that I've been to jail or
mm-hmm.
any of that shit, or even to bring up my charges. I have mentioned it all on here.
You've mentioned your
But
charges.
was I going to answer them? Like I told you, I answered you for a reason.
Yes,
You are respectful when it comes to this
yes,
shit. When you are trying to make me look bad, why am I gonna feed you what you want?
exactly. And it didn't work.
It
And
definitely did not, because all my people laughed, and
mhm.
majority of his people that know me too laughed as well because
Mm-hmm.
I have never hidden the fact that I've been. The first day I got on here, everybody knew because I brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And you've been open about your charges as well on here.
all the time.
Okay. And do you think that you've been vulnerable in the sense of what you've learned from that?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
And
trying still every day. I'm not trying to
right.
get too deep into it, but I'm facing charges right now while we're at it. I'm on
Okay.
probation and I'm on bail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you feel like once you enter the cycle, it's really, really difficult to get out, right? Because
most definitely. It was so crazy that I got on here to change my life and just vibe, and
mhm.
because of here is why I'm facing these new charges again.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish you the best with those. I wish you all the luck. I know that you want to be the best man you can every day. You've told me in a battle with Ari that all you want is to be better and better. I hope that everything you've done, your trauma, your struggles that you've learned from them, I think you are. You're being open, you're being
Thank you.
honest. You could easily hide and run away like a lot of people have off this app. At least you talk about it, you mention it, and you deal with it head on. Okay, how many girls from this app have you slept with?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay, is it more or less than five?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Is it okay? All right. Has
That's
this
what y'all wanted to know after every. This is what I'm saying. This is how
has
messed up
this
people is.
has this app caused arguments with you and your girl, or have you guys at least had to have a conversation of like what are the boundaries for us going to be on this app so that we don't upset one another? Yo, come on.
No, not gonna answer that one either.
Thank you. So you're not going to
Respectfully.
answer it. Okay. I respect the hell out of it. Okay. In my
I don't talk
opinion,
about my behind the doors stuff
yes.
off of the app.
You're like
Like,
me.
like my life,
I
I'm already
wouldn't answer
talking
anything.
about. You guys want to know where this goes to? Like, come on.
Okay, okay. So I respect it's sacred. You're behind, your door conversation with your girl about, your boundaries on this app. You would rather not answer than lie. I respect that. You keep that part of your relationship
Listen, I'm gonna
sacred.
keep
Much
this
respect.
short because a lot of people have this and that mixed up. I haven't met nobody in real life yet. Okay, like that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get into details. I haven't met nobody in real life. This and that and everything you guys
Mm-hmm.
keep saying is what it is and it looks good. But how do I know what it is in real life after I meet the person? For fuck's sakes, let me breathe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're always gonna be on you. I don't know what to say, H. You just
I don't. Go ahead.
um
Go ahead.
my yeah, people do want to know. Listen,
And
you
that's
have a
keeping
lot
it
of female
respectful as fuck,
attention.
you know?
You get a lot of female attention on the app, H. Of course people want to know what's up with all that stuff. They do. They're
Uh,
curious.
I knew
Come
those
on.
questions was gonna come up. People
Come
are more quick to
on.
find out where my, I don't want to be rude, where my
I
dick is
know, but come
going
on. I got to do right by the people and by your fans,
than
dude.
than to know really about my life. That's crazy. You guys want to know how many people
All
I
right,
fuck?
guys, I tried. I tried. That's between them. He's not going to give me the number of the women or the conversations, but much respect. All right, my last question, because this has been awesome, is
Go ahead.
you. So, like, our similarities that we came here at the same age. You came to Canada. I came to the United States as immigrants. It's kind of a weird question, but someone asked me and it freaked me out, and I wanted to ask you.
Oh,
But
thank
if
you.
little like 8, 9 year old HH vibes was to look at your life and your streams and know your heart, like right now in your life, what would he be?
You would laugh at me.
One thing he'd be disappointed by, and one thing he'd be proud of.
One thing you'd be disappointed by is giving people a lot of my energy that don't deserve it. And second thing he would be proud of that I am looked at more than, like a violent person, or a messed up guy or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really professional with my words, you know that. But yeah, I
You have
I would look.
layers. You have layers to you. You're not just one thing.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
one thing does not define you. That there's each day is new and different.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're lucky to
every
be alive, and
for
your
sure.
energy. Listen, HH, I have to say, you bring a high energy to this app. You picked me up when very few people would. You gave me a chance. You and Ari have always given me advice, told me to keep it positive and real and be myself. At the end of the day, whether people love you or hate you or have questions about you, you share it with us. We go through it with you. You told us what happened in your past and what you're dealing with now. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep making the charts and being on those favorited clips, and keep inspiring people from Afghanistan and from all over the world, and all immigrants and people who have maybe made mistakes and gotten in trouble, that they can start over anywhere and be whoever the hell they want to be, and no one can stop them.
Thank you. I
Thank you,
appreciate
H.
it.
All right.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
great night. We really
You
appreciate you.
too.
Thank you everyone for
I
being.
appreciate you, and like I said, I was honored to, give you my time.
I really appreciate it. I won't forget that you're one of the very first people on this app to give me a chance. So much love to you.
I'm honored. I'm honored. I'm definitely
Have a
honored.
good night.
Thank you. Thank you. You
Bye.
too.